Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening to all viewers and answer. Today we will present about our project report, which is study of renewable thermal energy, power for sustainable future, which is our topic is solar power. So our group member is Ismail Haikal Hakimi, Ahmad Hakimi, Atal Arif Muhammad Shah, and myself, Ahmad Amri Muhammad Yusof. Okay, next.
Okay, so for introduction, renewable energy is referred to energy sources that are replenished naturally and can be used indefinitely. These energy sources include solar, wind, hydro, geothermal, and biomass. Unlike non-renewable energy sources such as fossil fuel, renewable energy sources do not emit greenhouse gases, making them a cleaner and more sustainable option for meeting our energy needs. So, in renewable energy, there are many types of sources such as solar, wind energy, geothermal energy, biomass energy, and hydro energy. So for solar energy is generated from the sun radiation and can be harnessed using the solar panels or concentrated solar power system. For wind, is generated from the kinetic energy of wind, can be harnessed using the wind turbine. Hydro energy is generated from kinetic energy moving of water can be harnessed using hydroelectric power plant. For biomass, it generated from organic matter such as crop, woods, and waste that can be harnessed using biomass power plant. And lastly, for geothermal energy, is generated from heat of the earth core and can be harnessed using geothermal power plant. So for literature review, solar thermal energy is a type of renewable energy that harness the heat from the sun to produce electricity. It involves capturing sunlight using mirror or lens and concentrate into it onto a receiver which absorb the energy and convert it into heat. This heat is used to produce steam, which derive a turbine to generate electric. Solar thermal power plant can be classified into two main types, which is first is parabolic trough and second is power tower. Parabolic trough use a long curved mirror to concentrate sunlight onto a receiver tube that runs along the focal line of the mirror. Power tower use a mirror or heliostat to concentrate sunlight onto a receiver located at the top of the tower. So next, I will pass to Atarif.
Okay, for the working concept, there are two types of solar concept power plant. First, photovoltaic solar technology and solar thermal technology. Dengar. Okay. Okay, for photovoltaic solar technology, the PV stand for photovoltaic power plant. They make electricity from sunlight. The cell in this type are photovoltaic. Silicon alloys are used to make the cell. There are various designs for this panel. Crystalline solar panel and thin film solar panel are two common types. PV options are preferred because they allow solar energy. PV options are preferable because they allow solar energy to store in batteries. It also can connect to the national grid. In order to convert DC power to AC, PV plants will need inverter. Okay, next slide. Solar thermal technology. Solar thermal energy is a type of energy and technology that use solar energy to make thermal energy that can use in industry, homes, and business. In order to generate the electricity, solar thermal power plant collect sunlight. The sunlight will be used by the solar thermal power plant to generate heat. It will function at temperature below 100 degrees Celsius. For residential and commercial properties can use the installation. Heat from sun is taken in by solar thermal collector, which then transfer it to heat transfer fluid made of air, antifreeze, and water. Okay, next slide. Okay, there are several categories of solar thermal technology. First, solar power tower. Second, parabolic flux collector. Third, linear Fresnel reflector. Fourth, parabolic dish system, and fifth, concentrated solar thermoelectric. For first, solar power tower. The sun rays are focused on a quiet tower that target by means of a collection of flat movable mirror known as heliostat. For parabolic through collector, a set of concave mirror in the parabolic through focuses solar radiation on the received tube in the focus. Third, linear Fresnel reflector. With a single axis sun tracking system, the receiver is fixed, where the PTC, this discrete flat or slightly curved concentrating mirror are set on the ground. For the fourth, parabolic system, to focus the sun ray on a receiver in a parabolic dish system, mirrors are mounted over a dish with a parabolic shape. And for the third, concentrated solar thermoelectric technology allowed the direct conversion of solar energy into electricity in addition of photovoltaic system. Next, I would like to present.
Okay, for next types of solar power systems. Commonly, only two common system that used in Malaysia, which is on-grid solar system and off-grid solar system. So for on-grid solar system, this system do not require batteries and are powered by solar inverters or micro inverters that are linked to the public power grid. Any excess solar power generated is exported to the grid, and you are usually compensated with a feed-in tariff or credits for the energy you export. So for the off-grid solar system, since an off-grid solar system is not connected to the power grid, battery storage is required. Off-grid solar systems must properly design in order to generate enough power throughout the year and have enough battery capacity to meet the needs of the home, even in the dead or winter when there is generally much less sunlight.
Alright, for the design of the our system is that we're using the Rankine cycle because there is heat there in a heat manipulation. Due from the sun, the energy from the sun we receive, we exchange the boiler with the solar energy as our source of energy, and also we're using the water as our working fluid. In our assumption is that the system is in a steady state, which is a steady flow. Then there is no pressure drops throughout the boiler. Kinetic and potential energy changes are negligible. Isentropic compression in pumps. Also saturated liquid at condenser, and the efficiency of pump and turbine is roundly around 85%. We're using that from we're using that from the heat from the solar panel will heat the water. So we exchange the boiler as so we can cut our energy consumption. Then the water will go through the turbine. So you can complete the cycles. It's like a normal Rankine cycle. Rankine cycle. Next. In conclusion, finally, Malaysia has an abundance of renewable energy potential, including solar, wind, hydro, biogas, and biomass. Malaysia can consider developing solar park to increase the development rate of large-scale solar, as this technology is quite mature. Finally, Malaysia will continue to rely on coal and natural gas generation in the future, but with a higher penetration of renewable energy, conventional plants may shift from base load to standard generation cost to standby generation sources as RE penetration increase in the system. Thank you.